asked me, what is the object-oriented way of making wealth? I said, inheritance. I met a friend of mine and he asked me, I asked him, what is his favorite hangout place was? He said, Foo Bar. My 3-year-old son came to me and asked, what is the difference between a computer and air conditioner? I thought for a second and said, both of them are useless when you open the windows. A colleague of mine asked me what I do at home before coming to office. I said, if time less than 7 a.m. and my son is still asleep, do all tasks until the son wakes up. Sounds familiar? This is what being in IT industry for 17 years had made me into, a habitual syntactical communicator. What I mean by habitual syntactical communication is most of the time my tongue is tied and then my thoughts, my words are all related to Boolean and logical operators. So good afternoon Toastmasters, members and friends. Good afternoon. I take upon this opportunity to join this club to break out of this habitual syntactical communication. So what I'm looking at here in this club is to improve my communication, gain back my vocabulary, and to better socialize and improve on my interpersonal skills. So I'm Chithra. I work for CC1 for a product called UCS, and I did my schooling in both BIS and BITS. I did my BE in Bharat Institute of Science and Technology, Chennai, and MS in Birla Institute of Technology, Pilani. And I was born in Chennai. My father was a Tamil Pandit. My mother is a dedicated homemaker. I have 2 affectionate but warrior brothers. I think some of the girls here would know how it is to grow up with brothers. Your father used to adore you like a princess, and mother used to treat the son as kings. But I lost my father very early in my life. That's when I started understanding the world. I have learned a lot of life lessons. Can you imagine how I would have been when I was young? I would resemble like a princess from Megla here. I was so weak and funny that during my quarrel with my brothers, I used to get bashed up nicely. But this poor little creature has to defend herself, right? So I used to blow my nails. I thought I was a great sculptor and I used to make awesome work of art on my brother's back. But my mother didn't think so. So she used to trash me nicely. That's when I learned my first lesson. Whatever you do not create evidence against yourself. Okay? During my life, I've learned a lot of events. I've seen a lot of issues, and I could create a mega serial based on all these issues. All the ups and downs in my life was written off and forgotten as soon as my son was born. My father was a multi-talented person. He could mute himself from a scholar to a poet, to a sculptor, to an electric engineer, to a fashion designer, whatnot. I think I created at least 0.1% of the genes, and I could adapt to new technologies, fathom new languages, and then I could easily come up with new solutions. So I thank you all to giving me this opportunity, and a special thanks to my mentor who is not here, Anushya, to motivating me to join this club. Before closing, I like to state that confidence is like a rabbit. If you cut off one head, 2 more heads will grow back. And be very, very helpful or great to you because the world is very hard on you. Thank you.